I wouldn't want to be Zig. Hello, everybody. This is Strewman Steve Strusinski, the 4 Outdoorsman. Feeling a little better. If you listen to my last little gig, my little 3-minute gig, I had a cold. Getting a little better here, so I'll hopefully sound better. But I'll tell you what, every week we're going to do a little spark about what's happening in the outdoors and something about our background, little stories. And I like to have a little fun. I've had a lot of fishing experiences, a lot of hunting experiences as well. And one of my favorite places to be is the Boundary Waters. And I've been to the Boundary Waters many times, taking my kids there a whole lot. We've canoed across Farm Lake into Basswood to take the truck portage over there. Opening weekend, did that many times. Caught a lot of smallmouth, a lot of walleyes. And a good friend of mine, Bruce Bernards. And a lot of my stories are going to be about Bruce Bernards, because Bruce Bernards, he's like Ziggy. He's like, if the whole world wore a tuxedo, he'd be a brown pair of shoes. Things never worked for Bruce Bernards. But anyway, we laughed a lot. He's been a great fisherman and a great hunter friend of mine for many years. Now, years ago, when he met a young lady named Linda, he wanted to take her up to Basswood for opening fishing. And sometimes on the Boundary Waters, it's pretty damn cold. Now, this is not it borders the Boundary Waters. It's just northeast of Ely there. And Linda was not the biggest outdoors person in the world. I've known her very well. As a matter of fact, Diana and I introduced Bruce Bernards to Linda. And they became real hot, and she's going to patronize him and go up to Basswood Lake. Now, Bruce didn't have a boat. I had like an old 14-foot Aluminacraft, maybe a 15-horse Johnson. I haven't used it in a couple of years, and Bruce said, can I use that boat? Yeah, you can use my boat. But I tell you what, the lights don't work that well, and the tires are kind of, the thing is, I don't take care of if I can't fix it with duct tape, I can't fix it. So Bruce says, I'll take care of all of this stuff. He took this boat, he put all brand new wiring on it, brand new tail lights, brand new tires, tuned up the motor, got this thing going as well as it could be. And he and Linda, excuse me a second, got a little cold still. He and Linda started driving up to my hunting shack up in Ely, Minnesota. And they're going to stay there one night before they take off opening weekend to meet all the guys in Basswood. And they stay in the hunting shack, and it's windy, and it's cold, and it's not a very nice. You're talking May 15th up in Ely, Minnesota, and you're talking about a lady who doesn't love the outdoors at all, and they're going to be sleeping in the tent and all that, and she's not excited about going. They've gone 4.5 hours up to the hunting shack, freeze their ass off in the hunting shack, get up in the morning. Linda says, I'm not sure if we should go. It was really windy. Bruce, that we're going to be fine. They go from the hunting shack, drive about 20 miles, 25 miles to the boat landing, and now it's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and it might have been Friday before opening day, because the rest of us were already at the campsites. And Bruce gets up there, and Linda didn't say a word the entire way. They get to the boat landing, and it's windy, and the waves are 2, 3, 4 feet high in some places. It's scary. You're in a 16-foot boat, 14-foot boat, 15-horse Johnson, bucking those waves at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's not an exciting day. And Bruce gets out, and she sits in the truck. He backs the boat up, puts the boat in the water, moves the truck, parks the truck, gets all the gear, puts all the gear in the boat, and Linda's still sitting in the truck. He gets back in the truck, says, hey, let's go, baby. She says, I'm not going. He says, what? She says, I'm not going. That was the end of the story. Bruce put the boat back on the trailer, drove all the way back to the Twin Cities, never said a word. They never made it to Basswood. I got myself a brand new boat. And I'll tell you what, they've been married for a number of years. Bruce has passed away, unfortunately. They had a great marriage for a lot of years, but it didn't work that time. Basswood was a great trip, and Bruce Bernards, I got a lot of stories about Bruce Bernards. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening to the 4 Outdoorsmen. Hang on a second. Oh, sponsors. Supposed to talk about Lakes Trading Company. Thanks for Lakes Trading Company. Alumacraft, the Coors Light, which I had a couple of tonight, of course, and then Devil's Lake Tourism. So thanks to all of you guys for sponsoring the 4 Outdoorsmen. Check us out on Tuesday, 7:45, aliveandsocial.com. Pick us up anytime. Thanks. Strewman checking. Anytime. Thanks. Strewman checking.